Good morning. Once again, coming to you live from the driver's seat. Well, it is Mastery Monday once again. So on Mondays, we usually try to talk about something that's going to really help us get to the next level. I talk about mentorship a lot. Finding mentors, being mentors. But today, for my people who are trying to find a mentor or have gotten a mentor, I want to bring out a couple things that'll help you during the process. Because once you find a mentor, you still have to learn how to work with them. And I want to use two examples. First one I want to use is Elijah and Elisha. And the second one I want to use is Peter. Now we're going to start out with Elijah and Elisha. Now what Elijah told Elisha was that you need to follow me. You know, if you're with me when I go up, you'll receive my power and then some. You get a double up. Because not only will you have what I know, you'll have what you know. And what's inside you as well, plus mine, will create something great. But he had to follow him. And one of the crazy things about following him is everywhere they went, people kept trying to talk him out of it. You know he's going to die. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. But he kept following him. So what I need people to understand is that when you get a mentor, one, you're on their schedule. You know, where they're going, what they're trying to accomplish, what they need to get done. So make yourself available. Two, when you choose a mentor, make sure that you are listening to the mentor more than you are listening to the crowd. Because oftentimes what happens is that we let the people around us who have helped us get into the situation that we're in, where we need a mentor, talk us out of it. Now, if these people were around you all along could have helped you, why didn't they? If they could have helped you get your finances in order, why didn't they? If they could have helped you understand your relationship situations better, why didn't they? But now that you're making progress, here they come with their opinions. And their, I don't know, well, I don't really understand. Well, it's not for you to understand. Because the people that you are around in your downtime, those might not be the people that get to go with you when you go up. So understand, you have to listen to the mentor more than you listen to the crowd. Number two, you also have to make sure that you are listening to the right mentor. In the Bible, it talks about coveting the good gifts. Okay? And what you want to do is you want to pick out people who have what you want. Don't listen to people who have bad relationships. Listen to people who have good ones. Now, don't get me wrong. There are things to be learned from everyone. And you could have a situation with someone and learn from their failures, what not to do. But if you're looking to get to the next level, look at the people who are on it. Look at the people who are succeeding. And I know sometimes you might feel like you don't want people in your business or you don't want people to know that you're struggling. But guess what? You don't have to tell me for me to know. I can see it. You think you're hiding it, but everybody knows. Just because you got things doesn't mean you're happy. And we can see that you don't have peace. We can see that you don't have joy because it moves in everything that you do. So stop thinking that you're hiding the fact that you're struggling. We all see it. So find somebody to help you and get help. Now let's move on to Peter. Now I want to use Peter when Peter was able to go up on high with Jesus. Okay. Jesus was there. He was talking to Moses. He was talking to Elisha. Pretty cool, huh? Kind of two things tied together. And in the middle of all that, Peter's running off at the mouth. And God steps in and says, hey, this is my son in whom I'm well pleased. And you need to listen to him. So first thing, stop running your mouth. Don't out-talk the mentor. Don't out-talk the leader. Don't out-talk the coach. You're there to learn. No matter how great you are, there's still somebody you can learn from. So when you get an opportunity to get in front of a mentor, opportunity to get in front of some help, in front of some greatness, listen. Don't spend so much time being on the defensive and running off at the mouth, trying to hide that you're struggling so that they think you're better than you are, that you don't get the lesson that you were there to get. Because the reality is, from the mentor standpoint, he needs to know how bad it really is. Now, when you go to the doctor and he asks you what that pain is on a scale of a 1 to a 10, don't tell him a 3 when it's a 9. I can't fix a 9 if I think it's a 3. Don't go to the mentor and tell him, I'm doing all right, I'm good, when you're not good. And definitely don't out-talk the advice that you're being given. Number 2, recognize when you are in the presence of greatness. Because the one thing that Peter didn't quite understand was that this was rarefied air. Now, this was a time and a place that most people don't get to. And when you get that opportunity, hold on to it with everything you have. Wring out every bit of knowledge you could get. That's what I'm looking at. Because you're going to need that down the road. So don't waste the time that you have running off at the mouth. Don't waste the time thinking about all the agendas that you have. You know, we could do this. We could. No. Listen to the mentor. Listen to the leadership. Listen to the person that has been put in charge of you. Because they see it in a different way than you do. And once you get the mind that they have, then you can have what they have. You cannot consider it robbery. You can consider yourself an equal. Why? Because you're doing the same things that the mentor is doing. You know, you want the same mind that was in Christ to also be in you. Funny how those two things go together, isn't it? The same stuff that we do every day in our lives is the same stuff we're studying in the Bible. The same stuff that bred and brought fruit in the Bible is the same stuff that will bring fruit in your life. So what I need you to get today is that when you get the opportunity, make yourself available. Follow closely. Follow instructions. And most of all, listen. Listen. Why? Because those who have been given dominion were born to dominate. And until you get that understanding and you get the processes and practices that will make you dominant and you apply them, you will not dominate. You will not be free. You will keep getting up on Monday morning wishing it was still Sunday. So until the next time you see me, have a great day and just get started.